downtown. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Half an animal and half a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, downtown. Never a hoe. Shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches. Missing benches, the wrestlers hungry. Intestines, cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, downtown. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win the Zion. I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll, they can't them all. Every king got it, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue. Bare feet in the street, no it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to search like I'm Jumpman. I don't really care about who it is. They wanna see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low suede pumas. See me on the court like okay boomers. Now I keep singing.
I can't find a lie.
So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. Keep singing.
Cameras on us like Cassian. Click. They don't wanna they don't have the hand. Holes in the game with the ball and sand. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do at my peak. Dream team, I do it on my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the ball. Mama mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the yard. 80,000 years beyond the pain.
Now keep singing.
I can't find a lie.
So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing.
I can't find a lie.
So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. Now keep singing.
Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take.
So let me shoot that.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love. That's right. That's love. That's right.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They been doing what they told.
Push it. Now keep singing. Doing this, we've been doing it tough.
Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. they phone me for discussions. She said, Papi, I'm in London, blowing my phone, can't make you an option. Maybe you should just slide, not gonna lie, can't make up my mind. And I'ma leave you mesmerized. She would take 5 on me, yeah. I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah. She's so numb, yeah. She would take 5 on me. I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Hey, hey, hey.
I like it. Great choice. We've been talking all about new gen, but what is a user's experience in My Career in current gen?
It's really a different experience in many ways. You do still get the entire experience of working your way through college into the NBA and trying to sort of make a name for yourself. And then, of course, the neighborhood has turned into a giant cruise ship called the Concha del Mar, and they have a bunch of completely unique things to that experience that, you know, it's very different from the city, but a lot of the same kind of things you're used to doing in the neighborhood in the past. We talked about quests in the city. The Concha del Mar has their own setup for quests that take you all over different places in the boat and have you do different things and earn different rewards. So fairly similar in concept, but very different things. So if you're playing one or the other, you're definitely going to have unique experiences.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us once again on 2K TV. It's been too long. We have to have you back on the show more often.
Whenever you need it, I'm here. Thanks for having me.
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And now the New York Knicks starters. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Rose in at the point guard. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Kent Bazemore. And Greg People already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Now here's Rose. The pass to Fournier. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And yes, it's good. Fournier's got the first points up on the board tonight here for New York.
Well, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Howard. Davis with it. He kicks it to LeBron. And they double up James. Back to Davis. Corner shot. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. LeBron outside. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
The first free throw is good.
Well, of all of the titles that LeBron James won, certainly the most unique one was the Orlando bubble, and turning things around for the Laker franchise in 2020, bringing home banner number 17 and winning a title at age 35.
And both free throws good for James. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Fournier. Here's Barrett. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Over Westbrook. And Westbrook pulls it down.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Randall dishes to Rose. Barrett the pass to Randall. Back to Barrett. The pass to Randall. 5 on the clock. Down low. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his second basket.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Here's Howard. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. One shot.
Free throw no good for Howard.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
Now, here's Barrett. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Bazemore kicks to LeBron. Davis in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
They set up AD well there, able to send up confident shot almost the instant the ball gets to him.
Outside Fournier. Back to Rose. Over Westbrook. And it's Rose missing. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bazemore, no one around him. Here's Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Now there's this feeling like even if you're boxing out Anthony Davis with those arms and that length, he can still get to the offensive glass and make an impact.
Now here's Fournier. Last game he had 10 points. The three connects from three-point range. Fournier's got 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Davis. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
So challenging for anybody, not just guards, to match Westbrook and his physicality.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Well, maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. Chris Boucher comes in for Anthony Davis. Anthony's checked in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kent Bazemore. Now, here's Quickly. Pass to the chosen one to the right side.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Jordan against Noel. Quickly kicks to Burks. And stolen by Jordan. To the middle. And finished off by Westbrook.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Noel down low. He's against Jordan. Now here's Burks, covered by Anthony. Burks the pass to Noel. Here's Quickly. And it's off from three-point range. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Kendrick Nunn, the undrafted guard, he made a big splash, Brent, as soon as he entered the NBA.
Yeah, really trying to find a way to not just score the basketball to make the impact. It's playing out of pick and roll, trying to make the right decision. But he absolutely can go out there and get you a bucket.
Here's Noel, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Here's the chosen one. New York, no good that time either. Westbrook against Quickly, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, body and control isn't just for your shampoo at home. It's right there in Russell Westbrook. He gets fouled and still converts.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
One shot.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Here's the chosen one. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Westbrook passes to Anthony. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Passes to the chosen one. Kicks to Burks. To end the run, and Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this scrappy New York Knicks team. All-star Julius Randle talked about Thibodeau's leadership.
He has us all bought in. You know, you can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Right, we see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy-in that Randall describes, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Toppin is out there with Noel. Then it's the chosen one. Then it's David Nwaba. And it's Quickly in at the 1 spot. And the shot goes down.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
The chosen one, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Nunn passes to Boucher. Drops in the layup for 2. Boucher's got his first 2 points of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
New York calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls. Look who's coming under the goal. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Davis comes in for Chris Boucher. LeBron's checked in for Anthony. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Noel. Randall comes in for Toppin. Barrett's checked in for the chosen one. And it's Rose in for Quickly. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 9 on the basket from Derrick Rose. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. And they double up James. He dishes it to Bazemore. None against Rose. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Randall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Robinson misses.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
So it's the Knicks now after the basket by Los Angeles. Count it. Randall's got his first 2 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
LeBron dishes to Howard. Back to James. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And the Knicks making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Now, here's Nunn. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Here's LeBron trying to get open as Davis.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Barrett. Back to Rose. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
That free throw good from Randall. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat-out awesome.
And they double up James. Bazemore for 3. And again, the Lakers no good. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Barrett driving inside.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
James in the post. Barrett covering. And James gets it to go. Brent, in which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action after this word. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Howard. That's the Laker 5. Here's Rose. The shot that time not on target. And the Lakers take it the other way. James looking around. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Westbrook against Rose. And stolen by Bazemore. Westbrook passes to Howard. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall kicks to Rose. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Rose has got 5 points so far.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Double team on Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bazemore passes to Howard. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the Lakers get it back. Westbrook, good on the bucket. 11 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Rose finds Fournier. Barrett against Westbrook. Outside Rose. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Bazemore with it. No points in the game yet for him. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Dwight Howard. The Knicks also changing it up. David Nwaba comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's the chosen one in for Derrick Rose. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by James. LeBron's got his third assist on the night. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Knicks trail by 16. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Barrett kicks to Nwaba. Back to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Barrett hanging tough on that play. He gets the shot off, and he just stuck to the play.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Well, RJ, another one of those players who grew up around basketball, as his dad, Rowan, played overseas for the early part of RJ's life, and that introduced him to the game.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And he sinks the second. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 13. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Puts one up from 19. Tries again. And it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's the chosen one. And they get it back. Here's Randall. Hits the close-range jumper. Randall's got 6 points.
You know, somebody not alert to block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball.
Right side, Westbrook. And Davis throws it down.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
The chosen one passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. James outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Robinson passes to the chosen one. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Westbrook. Oh!
Yeah. Could be one of those nights where Russell just absolutely goes nuclear. The defense throwing all kinds of things at him, and he's not slowing down.
How about that strong defensive performance? for this half's Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
No good from the chosen one.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Misses from short range. Knicks trail by 16. Looking for Nwaba, and he gets it there. The pass to Randle over Westbrook. Randle with the bucket. And that's 10 points for Julius Randle.
Now you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
To the paint, here's James. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Barrett. New York moving it around. Randle kicks to Barrett. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one. Barrett against LeBron. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's the chosen one. Fires from deep. That shot off. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Noel. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. Then there's Toppin. And it's Fournier in at the small forward. Second chance shot. And it's Toppin laying it in.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
None against Noel. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Passes it to Fournier. The Lakers with some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Anthony. Chris Boucher comes in for James. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Knox is checked in for Toppin. Korkmaz comes in for Evan Fournier. Burks, he's checked in for Quickly. And it's the chosen one in for Rose. And it's the Knicks with the ball. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the chosen one. They need this. Bazemore grabs the miss. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Here's the chosen one. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the three ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street. No, it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to.
My career in NBA 2K22 is a bunch of fun, but if you're looking to explore something else this year, there is no shortage of game modes to check out and dominate. In Play Now, you can play quick matches with your favorite current, historic, or all-time teams, or take your talents online and see how many wins you can rack up. Take advantage of 2KU to sharpen your stick skills, then hit the streets in Blacktop for some fast-paced play. In My Team, build your dream team of players from past, present, and future. Earn cards by winning games and completing challenges, and your squad will be stacked in no time. Each season in My Team offers new and exciting rewards that you will not want to miss. Plus, the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament is back with double.
Now let's meet your Utah Jazz. At the power forward position, at 6'6", number 0, Eric Paschall. The big man, at 7, number 21, Hassan Whiteside. At forward, at 6'7", number 2, Joe Ingles. At the point guard position, 6'1", number 11, Mike Conley. At guard, standing 6'1", number 45, Donovan Mitchell. Coaching our Utah Jazz, Quinn Snyder. Make some noise for your Utah Jazz.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
The Utah Jazz have a special chemistry. Point guard Mike Conley said, quote, "This team is unique in the way that we play. Everyone has bought into what we want to do on both ends of the floor. We have a defensive mindset and a physical mentality. To do that, you have to have 9 or 10 guys that all make plays for each other and are unselfish."
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Evan Fournier is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Joe Ingles is out there with Eric Paschall. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. All right, Doris, survey the league for us. Some teams that look great on paper coming into the year have really underachieved thus far.
Yeah, winning isn't always about just having a collection of quality talent. It's, do the pieces fit together? Is there a commitment to winning across the board? Theories and predictions are fine, but you actually play the game between the lines.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Fournier. Here's Rose. He's guarded by Conley. Shot clock at 6. Outside Robinson. From deep three-point range. And Pascal secures it. On offense, here's Utah. Outside, Ingles. And here's Pascal. Fournier with a rebound. Randall against Mitchell. Pass to Fournier. Fires in the triple.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3 or he will make you pay.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Knocks it loose. Robinson with a steal. Here's Rose. And he lays it in on the break.
Well, Rose loves to get out into open space in transition, that extra space to work, lay it in.
Mitchell finds Whiteside. Now here's Mitchell. Fournier covering. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Drains the triple.
This is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Well, despite all... Pass to Randall. Change here for Utah. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Knocks down the triple.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Utah shooting 23%. Not great so far. Pass to Clarkson. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Here's the chosen one. And he can't get that one. Good D by Melton.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
And it's blocked by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
"20 seconds left in the first. Here's Brantley.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Here's the chosen one. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. And the 25th pick in 2020, Immanuel quickly made an immediate impact with his shooting, including his deadly floater.
I feel like I developed it kind of at a young age. I wasn't always the most athletic, so having skill was really important. So just having that floater that I could use over a big man is really vital.
Well, Grant, those silky floaters don't always make the highlight reels, but my goodness, are they impressive.
BA, for a lot of players, that's a bad shot, but it's one he's worked at and perfected over time.
New York foul.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Emmanuel Quickley. Nerlens Noel out there with Toppin. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's the chosen one in at shooting guard.
Now you're talking about a combination of length and hops. Toppin does a good job staying connected defensively.
Right wing. Pass to the chosen one. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. 6 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now Clarkson. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Noel with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Toppin. It's good. Toppin's got his first 2 points of the night. And Utah has possession. They trail by 18. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Melton against Quickley. Here's the chosen one. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Brantley. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Noel. Pass to Burks. Here's the chosen one. Back to Burks. 13 feet out. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
And Utah calls time here. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Jazz dancers. Fans, your Jazz dancers.
new lineup here for New York. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Rose against Conley. To the inside. Whiteside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Hassan Whiteside. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And one of the stories around the game, Doris, NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. You see why they use abbreviation. But anyway, in essence, people are buying highlights.
That's exactly right, B.A. Combining technology and investing. And there's money to be made. Just simply not by me, because I don't understand it.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 6.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence.
15 points in the game. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Knicks out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clarkson's checked in for Conley. They've got Joe Ingles, Mitchell out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschall, and it's Whiteside in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. Randall, good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Utah. Paschall passes to Mitchell. Going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And you look at the multitude of ways, guys, in which Randall has evolved his game. Becoming a #1 scoring option has to be near the top of that list.
The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
New York foul.
The Jazz making a switch here. Brantley's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Burks comes in for Barrett.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Bradley. Robinson defending. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And now Randall is getting his points from all three levels, Doris.
Well, the shooting range and the consistency with range is the biggest change. But this guy has also polished his footwork. He's tightened his handle. Every move he makes now is with a purpose.
And it's the chosen one missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The Jazz again can't hit. The Knicks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Launches it. He drops it from range. He's got 11.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Ingles against Burks. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Pascal. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Here's the chosen one. Here's Burks. Off target at the rim.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And it's Clarkson missing. New York has gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Outside Burks.
In the third, 2 minutes.
4-3. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Robinson. Fournier with the ball. Baseline jumper. The chosen one shot is good.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Mitchell, good.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
On the wing, Burks. Here's the chosen one. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Mitchell, the pass to Pascal. Now Mitchell. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Pascal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Eric Pascal, taking 2 shots.
2.
And he drops the first. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Bogdanovich has checked in for Bradley. Porter Jr. comes in for Ingles. Melton, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Both good from the line that time. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Back to Rose. Randall inside. Bogdanovich on him. And he gets the bucket. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Conley. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Conley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Knicks just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Furkan Korkmaz. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Nerlens Noel out there with David Nwaba. And it's Knox in at the power forward position. On the wing Quickly. Takes a three. Porter pulls it in. The Jazz shooting only 36% so far in this game. Melton on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovic. You know, at the end of last season, Doris, we saw some teams rest their entire starting lineup to avoid playoff matchups.
You know, it was interesting, B.A. There were a lot of people who took exception to this strategy. But to me, as long as it's within the rules, every team has the right to make the best decisions possible to set themselves up for postseason success. It is their livelihood on the line day after day.
And that one drops.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Azubuike. Melton with the ball. Outside Bogdanovic. Melton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Nwaba against Porter. Nwaba, the pass to Quickly. And here's Noel. Outside Nwaba. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Melton.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for New York?
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Azubuike. Clarkson comes in for Melton. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Butler. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Bogdanovic passes to Clarkson. There's the triple. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Clarkson.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Conley. Drops in the 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Can't get it to drop.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside Nwaba. Pass to the chosen one. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Nwaba. Here's the chosen one. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Noel. Here's the chosen one. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Bogdanovic.
2 minutes.
Back to Whiteside. And there's a 3-second violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Brantley is checked in for Utah. Oni comes in for Clarkson. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
New York shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Here's the chosen one. No good with the triple.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Conley. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Derrick Rose.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Pass to Brandley. Melton outside. From the arc. Another shot. Shot is good by Oni.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. Melton with the ball. Here's Bradley. Outside Butler. Releases. The chosen one grabs a board. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Jazz foul, DeAnthony Melton. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New York, number 00. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bradley. And rejected.
This is the effort they need from Kevin Knox on the defensive end. What a block.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rocket tried to.
If you're playing current gen and have dreamed of being an NBA general manager, then MyGM and MyLeague are for you. If you're a new gen, then check out MyNBA. Play by yourself or online against friends and craft the best team possible. Do you think you can take home the elusive Larry O'Brien trophy? Well, let's see it. But maybe you want to get straight to postseason action. If that's the case, you can check out the playoffs, where you can customize an NBA playoff bracket and see how far you can go. And we can't forget all about the WNBA action in NBA 2K22. In current gen and new gen, you can play exhibition matches while playing as some of your favorite WNBA stars, or get right to the buzz of the postseason in the WNBA's version of the playoffs. Current gen allows you to control a WNBA team for a single season and chase a championship. But in new gen, you can control a team for multiple seasons and build a dynasty in My WNBA. Also in new gen is the ability to create your own WNBA My Player in the W, where you can become a legend in the league by
Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. Clark, for both teams tonight, unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randle. Rose is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Noel in at the center position. And for Denver, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. So the Nuggets win the tip. Outside, Porter. And the 3 off target. And Randle has got the ball here for New York. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Nuggets now on offense. Barton finds Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Utah Jazz.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Noel against Jokic. Now the pass to Porter. Martin with it. Murray looking around. Jokic finds Barton. Back to Jokic. And the rejection by Noel.
Man, you can just see Noel's eyes light up when a shooter attempts these shots. He's so forceful and determined in his denials.
Now, here's Barrett. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. New York moving it around. Here's Randle. Noel trying to break loose. That's good from Randle on the assist from Barrett.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randle easily getting the better of that exchange.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Noel. Jokic, no good.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Rose, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, you can tell Rose has really steadily worked on this, shooting it with so much more confidence now.
Barton kicks to Porter. Murray outside. Outside, Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Porter.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
And you watch Porter, unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Fournier against Barton. Pass to Barrett. Back to Robinson. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Monte Morris is checked in for the Nuggets.
Taking in the game for your Nuggets, Monte Morris.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Randall, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
Yeah, and frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Here's Fournier following the basket by Jokic. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Morris passes to Gordon. Passes it to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Robinson with the block.
2 minutes.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Fournier. Outside Rose. And the pass to Randall. Kicks to Rose. It's Robinson high post. For 3, Fournier. He's off on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. And here's Jokic outside. Another miss by Jokic.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Fournier. Morris against Rose. To the inside. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Floats it up for Jokic. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morris. Robinson with the block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Randall passes to Fournier. That one good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Jokic trying to free himself up. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Pass to Rose. Over Gordon.
And I like that defense from Gordon. He's a guy that makes you uncomfortable if he's guarding you.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, now the sage veteran, helping set the tone for this team.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out aggressive.
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and you know, not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Porter is out there with Green. Then it's Rivers. It's Najee in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Barton's checked in for the Nuggets. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Jazz had a huge game. He finished with 20 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He was difficult to contain in that one, and his performance off the bench was impactful. Let's see if he can do that again tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Pass to Quickly. 8 feet away. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Nuggets trail by 5. Rivers looking over the floor. Green with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Green dishes to Barton. Here's Rivers. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rivers has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Here's Noel. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Boy, it's obvious that Noel has some nice leadership traits. He's energetic, he's positive. His teammates really gravitate to him and feed off his intensity.
No coverage that time. Rivers has got 8 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
If you want one, you gotta make some noise. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Quickly with it, 4 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either. Denver's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Green finds Barton. Into the lane. And the rejection by Noel. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Robinson's checked in for New York. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 5 to shoot. Wide open look here for Murray. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Murray's got his first bucket of the night.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Now Nwaba. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Quickly. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one drops for him. And the Knicks lead by 2.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And here's Nwaba. And there's the pass to Robinson. The shot from the low post is good. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They trail by 1. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Here's Nwaba after the Nuggets pick up 2. Back to Quickly. Six on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. Quickly's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Now, here's Quickly. 5 points in the game. The putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And Fournier kicks to Barrett. Fournier against Gordon. Pass to Noel. The offensive rebound. Back to Fournier. The three-pointer is right on target. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter every season he's been in the league.
Passes it to Jokic. Back to Murray. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 11 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Randall. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Randall. Barrett's got his third basket of the night right there. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Murray. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 3. It's Barrett on the wing. And he drives in. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
A different look for Denver. Najee's checked in. And it's Green in for Aaron Gordon. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Toppin, he's checked in for Noel. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a three. Not going to go that time.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Campazzo, he's covered by Rose. Campazzo, the pass to Barton. Over Randall. And another miss by Denver.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside.
Team's changing it up here. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Korkmaz. Pass to Toppin. 23 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Burks. Rebound by Murray. Here's Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
At the line for your Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
And Porter drops them both. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Denver ball. Denver basketball. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Will Barton.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
We are joined live in studio today by MP, yours truly, the YouTube sensation turned NBA baller. MP, welcome to the show.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, Kendrick.
We've seen you have your ups and downs this year.
Right, yeah.
There was some talk about you being an all-star snub, but being honest with you, I don't think you're there yet.
Okay.
And I think if you want to help your team make a run in the playoffs, you got to step it up big time in the second half of the season. What do you say about that?
I mean, you've been giving me a hard time this whole year. You know what I'm saying, Kendrick? So I'm expecting that from you.
So, MP, you're going to sit up here and tell me that you don't have to step your game up?
Come on, look, man, I'm always trying to improve. That's a given. But you asked me, what do I have to say about you telling me to step it up? All I got to say is you never believed in me, and why would you start?
If you prove me wrong on the court, I admit it. I am a man of my word. I just haven't seen the all-star that the other people see.
Okay, look, man, and that's fine. I just don't have much to say about it, and that's your opinion. Obviously, I don't agree with you, but, hey, it is what it is, right?
I guess it is. Good luck in the second half, MP.
Thank you.
I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street, no